by fire. In fact, there's an 80% increase in fires just over the last year alone. And this...
Okay, so this is a regular thing where fire always burning right here, just like the California so-called wildfire. It's an event that they have every year, but they're saying that this one is burning more extreme than it normally do. You understand? And of course, it's a fucking psyop they're running on the masses. We go
of course, after the hottest July our planet has ever seen. I want you to take a look at these...
Of course, it's gonna tie to a psyop, like so-called, climate change. That's what it go attached to, because you understand that they tell you that the rainforest right here is what create oxygen. That's a dumb down shit for the people right there. You understand? So this rainforest right here, that so-called burn, is where we all get oxygen from. Dumb on.
Just showing the smoke from space. These are images.
And of course, if they tell you they see something from space, don't believe nothing like that. You understand? Nothing that have something to do with space is never real. So you see this shit from space, and you can actually see a fire and a smoke. Wow, dumb on.
From high above, covering huge parts of South America.
Bullshit.
Now, this isn't an act of God. It's farmers and
It's not an act of God. Wow. Our wildfire would be an act of God, people. They just like to throw words around like that, fooling the dumb people. Because this is all CGI right here, but act of God.
Intentionally destroying the land for more development. The Amazon basin is, of course, known...
Oh, okay. Well, what you gotta understand, people, there's a lot of what they call conspiracy go involved in this shit right here, because as you could hear, that person just said it, like they so-called burning this down right here to put up more development, make the place more developed, because this is the Amazon deep in the woods. It's bullshit, people. 100% is a psyop.
As the lungs of the world, it provides 20% of the oxygen.
The lungs of the world, people. The lungs of the world. You believe them? Wow, over 20% of the oxygen on Earth come from right there. I guess if you go right there, you got more oxygen. It's bullshit, people. 100% crap. You believe that's where the oxygen come from? Dumb on.
For the entire planet. But Brazil's new right-wing leader...
Well, we got it. It's on the planet. It's only the ones that going on the planet. It got nothing to do with this Earth. You understand? Bullshit they're giving you about planets.
Jair Bolsonaro is not bothered by the destruction. In fact, he's mocking environmentalists who warn of the long-term damage that will make the climate crisis even worse. So
you hear that? Gonna make the climate problem even worse. So right there where the oxygen so-called producing, you're gonna heat up, so the whole world gonna heat up. It's bullshit, people.
Shasta Darlington joins us now from Sao Paulo in Brazil. Shasta, great to see you. Really good to have you from Brazil. I mean, Sao Paulo is also feeling the effects, the choking effects of these raging wildfires. Just give us some sense of how this is playing out where you are.
Oh, that's right, Robin. I mean, first of all, you do get the real back and forth, this very heated rhetoric about who's to blame. But the fact is that these fires are ravaging the Amazon, and yet the effects are actually being felt very far from home.
It's bullshit, people. They just set a fire, put it on TV for the dumb folks. And of course, they've been pushing climate change forever. And this is a good way to put an eye on it right here with the so-called Amazon fire. Wow. I could have swear they calling it Amazon Fire Stick. No doubt about it, people. It's the same dumb shit they have on the masses. What's the odds? Amazon and fire. Wow.
Brazil's largest city plunged into darkness. Black clouds filling the sky. Blanketing Sao Paulo Monday afternoon. Thick smoke billowing from more than 20... filling the sky. Blanketing Sao Paulo Monday afternoon. Thick smoke billowing from more than 27...
Thick smoke. Wow. You can count smoke?
Filling the sky. Blanketing Sao Paulo Monday afternoon. Thick smoke billowing from more than 2,700 kilometers away.
27 is according to 7.
Fires are consuming the world's largest rainforest. The Amazon basin is burning at a record rate, according to Brazil's research center.
So I'm saying this right here. This is the rainforest. Hold on. If this is the rainforest, how the fuck is prone for wildfire? I thought it's dry desert type of area. is prone for wildfire. Dry, brushy area. This is a fucking rainforest. What's the purpose calling it a rainforest and it's still prone for wildfire? I don't think so. Why put rain in it? It's just bullshit for the dumb folks. You'll never get it, people. This is a hoax they give the masses about rainforests that actually give you oxygen. Dumb on.
72,000 fires have scorched the country this year, an over 80% increase compared to the same period in 2018. Flames destroying 1.5 football fields of rainforest every minute.
1.5 length of football field every minute. Wow.
Of every day. Smoke spreading across nearly half of Brazil, visible from space more than a week ago,
Yes,
even
still
spilling
visible
into
from
neighboring
space.
Peru, Bolivia, and Paraguay.
And don't worry about it. This is a space shot you're getting right here, people. You need to wake your ass up. This is a space shot they give you. Nothing happened. It's just a fake shit they give the masses. And just like I tell you about those California fires, of course, they set some fires and basically intensify it so it look bad. That's how they do it with your Google Earth right here. And I told you, if you have some brain, you know, they don't use no damn satellite to take these photos. This is just CGI they're pushing on the masses.
Now the haze stretches across South America, spreading along the East Atlantic coast. Though fires are common here in Brazil's dry season.
And of course, fires is common, but not in the rainforest. As you could see right here, there are firefighters, so-called, putting it out. Is there? What is over there? Just the rainforest, right? Just some trees. I never seen no trees burning this shit right here. You talking about football fields?
Climate scientists say this is far from the norm.
Climate scientists.
Instead, environmentalists point to land raised at unprecedented levels as a new government encourages.
Watch this fire right here, people. You believe this is a fire? Wow, I'm telling you, masses, if you don't get it, you're going to be lost in this devil earth. You understand? They're burning this fire right here. You believe that this is fire? This is CGI. You're looking at right here. And of course, you have an intensified fire right here, burning like fuck. And you still could see a little greenery in there, a little dry brush. You're kidding me, people? Do you know what a fire big like this, you know what kind of heat does this carry with it? It swinge up any fucking thing that's close. If you ever 20 feet away from this fire right here, burning this intensive, of course you go feel that heat. How the hell you get greenery stand up and dry brush around it?
Industry to develop the Amazon region.
Bullshit. All of the fire that you see basically burning around greenery. The greenery, the trees still right there. The fire burning right crazy right here. No, it's not real. All CGI they give the masses for TV.
Industry to develop the Amazon region. Brazil's right-wing president has brushed off environmental concerns as he vows to.
And of course, once you hear them say right wing, you know already it's a division scheme. Right wing and left wing. Of course, that's how they do it. Same thing in America.
Open the rainforest to business interests. Since he took
Open the rainforest to business purpose. But look at this right here, people. You have the sodomite Donald Trump, and you already know what it is. A program puppet. What you think about this one right here? What you think about the Brazilian Prime Minister or whatever? What you think about him? He's different? No, he got the diamond on his flag with the one eye symbol to represent the fake ball earth right there on the flag.
Office in January, rates of deforestation
Freemason handshake on the masses.
have soared as Jair Bolsonaro remains indignant to international criticism.
Anulega também se não vai mandar mais. Anulega também se não vai mandar mais. Anulega também se não vai mandar. Anulega também se não vai mandar mais.
Take your money and reforest Germany. Bolsonaro bristled at Germany and Norway's decision to suspend funding to Brazil.
Nothing but an act. Just a show they're putting on for the people to make it look real.
Now, as attention turns to wildfires surging at unprecedented rates.
Look at the wildfire that they're showing you right here, people. How would you think you would get all this smoke with zero fire? Do you see fire? A while ago, they showed you a blazing red fire. Now they're showing you this right here. What causes smoke? We don't see no fire here. It's trash.
Bolsonaro is deflecting blame. Without evidence, he points to non-governmental organizations.
A questão da queimada na Amazônia, que no meu entender...
Regarding the fires in the Amazon, I am under the impression that it could have been set by the NGOs because they had asked for money. What was their intention?
All conspiracy, you're gonna get no truth. It's fake shit.
Bring about problems for Brazil?
Home to hundreds of indigenous tribes, the Amazon rainforest is
So this right here is people that's from tribes, right? It's people not civilized, not in the civilized world. They're just laying over there in the bushes, right? That's what it is. We go get deeper in it.
home to hundreds of indigenous tribes. The Amazon rainforest
Bullshit.
is rich in wildlife and natural resources. Often called the lungs of the earth, the rainforest
Bullshit, people. It's bullshit.
supplies 20% of the world's oxygen. If it burns to a point of no return, environmentalists warn it could turn into a dry savanna and begin.
You hear that, people? I told you. This is what they want to give the masses. Put an eye to your global warming. You understand the globe? The global warming, once it involves globe, you know it is a hoax.
Emitting carbon instead,
Bullshit.
plunging the planet ever deeper into a climate change crisis.
Wow, it's bullshit.
And well, that might not be imminent,
fumbling,
Robin. But
bumbling,
the fact that we're seeing this really flippant response from Bolsonaro and his administration, who claim that NGOs are often fronts for foreign governments trying to take control of the Amazon, there's a very real question about whether or not they're addressing the cause of these fires and, of course, the long-term impact.
And I'm telling you right now, people, this is what you got to understand. With the government people, the people that run this whole wide world. Say, for instance, the people over there in the so-called Amazon, you think they have to burn them to get them out? In that so-called place that no development? They don't give a fuck. They run up in there, take them all the way out. You understand? Pull them all the way out and use that land for whatever they want it for. Because at the end of the day, the federal government own all the lands. That's what you need to know. They're the one who sell it to anybody who have it. Of course, you better wake your ass up.
Yeah, and this is not a domestic issue. I mean, this impacts the globe, all of us. It's about 20% of the planet's oxygen. So we all
laugh. The fucker laugh when they say that because they know they're full of shit. And look at the smirk of this one face. You believe that? They were talking about this every danger that's coming down on the earth, the so-called global warming, and you laugh?
impacts the globe, all of us. It's about 20% of the planet's
It's a
oxygen.
damn joke. Of course you can't do it with a straight face. You have to laugh with the masses. You have to do it.
And so we all have a
Fucking
stake in what is
ridiculous
happening
shit.
there on the ground. So my next question would be, are there any political consequences or any political pressure that can be brought to
That's
bear
all
on
it's
this
about.
government? Does Mr. Bolsonaro feel like he can okay this for the next few years? And what will be the consequence?
I think that's a really good question, Robin, because he does not take
That's a good
environmentalists seriously, and he doesn't take environmental concerns seriously. What speaks big here is money, of course, and Brazil seriously. What speaks big here is money, of course,
Take
and
a look at this right here, people. You believe that this
seriously,
is real?
what speaks big here is money, of course.
Right here. You believe that this is real? No, this is another CGI fire they got on the masses. All you think, people, the ground would have burned like this. All you think that would have happened. You have to gas this motherfucker for it to burn like this. You see the fire up on the ground? You better wake your ass up. Are you kidding me? You think this long fire would have been all the way from the back where you see it right there and reach all the way here? What's supporting this fire right here? Wow, some brush on the ground? I told you can't slide this past smart people. Come on.
And Brazil is part of the Mercosur trade bloc.
What make the fire blazing like this? You're talking about some grass on the ground? Some woods? What make this big old blazing fire right here? No chemical? No gas? Come on.
Just signed a big trade deal.
Wow. And you know CNN, they never miss. They're cold-blooded people. The CNN, they never miss. This is 33 right there, 11:21. All called in, of course, 11:3. Or if you even want to add them up, you're never going to miss. That's how they do it. You understand? Cold-blooded people running this world. 11:3, 33.
With
CNN
the European
never miss.
Union, which is now concerned about what's going on in the Amazon, and we could see that actually having putting more pressure on Bolsonaro to have some more environmental friendly policies than any environmentalist could. Just to give you an idea, different.
And then another time they show you some smoke. There's some white smoke, people. And of course, no fire give you this white smoke. The white smoke is basically a dead fire, or it's a fucking joke. You understand? What is this white smoke right here? You think that's fire? No, it's garbage. It's trash.
Leaders are saying that they should actually pull out of. Leaders are saying that
I think sometime you have to give them some props, because they still pass the people with it. They still pass it. Now, what was burned on the ground right here, people? Tell me. What was burned on the ground? Some part black, some part still got the so-called natural color. What was burning right here? What was burning? Still got a little greenery there, some greenery right there. So I'm asking only the smart people, what was burning right here? Can you tell me? So this is how we decide if you can pass this fucking dumb shit off on the people or not. Because you have to show footage that's real. You have to. If you don't show real shit, real aftermath, real shit, it will get busted on the bitter truth 100%. Because you can't have a big fire right here burning, swinging the ground, and leave this kind of marking on the ground and still left greenery. Remember, this is part that already burned. Of course they can't slide that off me. Bam!
They should actually pull out of the deal, that certain aspects of it.
Yeah, there go your fire, people. This is the fire that so-called burned that part that you see earlier. Burn it all the way down. You get it? And of course it's alive.
Leaders are saying that
There you go. It was raging fire right here, so-called. And then when it's finished, that's what it looked like. Come on.
They should actually pull out of the deal, that certain aspects of it shouldn't be signed off on. And we saw Germany and Norway.
There you go. This is what the ground looked like right here. You think the fire could have run all the way all over the place with a raging fire just for a little brush on the ground? How quick you think this take to burn out? Poof. That's it. You understand? This is just dry grass, dry brushing on the ground. You see no tree in sight. What you telling me? The tree burned down? No, people. This is just some brushes on the ground. It take a poof and this gone, and it got nothing to burn. You understand? After this burn, it's done, and this can't cause no raging fire. Just some brush on the ground, people. Wake up.
Pulling $70 million.
What would have caused these big fire? You think I'm dumb? What would have caused all these big high fire right here? The brush that I just showed you? You can see the brush on the ground. There you go. And the fire is in the air. The brush is on the ground. The fire is in the air. Where does the fire come from in the air? Tell me that. Wow, this is dumb shit right here, people. You believe that this brown looking brush on the ground can make this big blazing fire?
It's out of Brazil's Amazon fund. And while that was destined for the environment, if that starts playing out in them not buying Brazilian goods, especially their farm goods, which often come from the northern Amazon region, whether it's soybeans or cattle.
Get the fuck out of here. So you're telling me that those Amazon people is raising cattle and planting soya beans? This is a real joke right here, people. It is a joke. They're planting soya bean, the synthetic food, GMO. Come on.
It could really have more of an effect than anything else, Robin.
It's bullshit.
Okay, so you're saying there needs to be a concerted global, collective global response to this. Shasta Darlington, great to have you. Good to see you, my friend. Live there from Sao Paulo in Brazil. Thank you for that update. So let's go to Chad Myers now, who joins us from the World Weather Center. Hey, Chad. This, as I said, is not an act of God. It is a man-made disaster.
Wow. And name one of them that's not. Name one disaster that touched down. And tell me which one of them is act of God. Come on.
Put it in perspective for us.
And I told you, people, Amazon fires, man. Amazon fire.
It's dry season. This is burning season.
It's dry burning season in the rainforest, people. The rainforest.
The number of fires and the number of hotspots I will show you on a thermal imager here in a second is alarming. Now, we know there's been smoke in the air, and that's just what you see this time of year. It is the driest part of the year for them, but they have a state of emergency. Most of these fires are human-induced, not really thunderstorms, because there aren't any this time of year, and the fire season goes from July through October. So we're just really in the beginning or the start of fire season itself. Some of these fires you can see from space.
Fire season. You have a hurricane season, you have a fire season, you have what else you got? You also got an earthquake season? Huh? I don't know. How the hell you got a fire season? Like, you have to light fire as soon as this season come in? Are you guarantee that somewhere go be burning? That don't make sense, people. Why would it call fire season unless them the one that setting that fire? Just like the holiday season, who you think put it together is them. So you telling me that this season right here gonna cause fire? Come on.
You can actually see the smoke, but what we're really watching are those hot spots. We call them anomalies. About 74,000 fires so far this year. That's 85.
74, number 11 again on the masses. And of course the 9 go show up. No doubt about it.
More than this time last year. Fire dating all the way back. We have a bush in front of me. I can see it here. Otherwise, Brazil here. These are the August 20th, 2019 fires. These are all the hot spots that we see across the globe right now. And this is focused on Brazil proper. Even some fires down around Uruguay as well, and Paraguay. And the Amazonas already putting out in this area, already putting out more CO2, carbon dioxide, because of the burning than any year so far since we've been keeping records back to about 2003.
I don't believe them, but they're keeping record of carbon dioxide coming from the rainforest. You better wake your ass up, people. This is how they dumb you down on this earth. They tell you that these rainforests is what make oxygen for the earth. Come on.
The bottom of the rainfall curve somewhere in August and September, going back up a little bit later than that. So the Amazon fires, obviously in our...
And there you go right there, people. Remember they tell you there's a cloud of darkness caused by the smoke of the Amazon fire. Take a look at this, just smoke, no fire. You see that right there? So sometimes they show you raging fire that you would have think somebody burned a chemical plant. And now they show you all smoke. Dumb shit for the masses. Let's continue.
They're known as the planet's lungs, the organ through which the world breathes.
The organ of which the world breathes to right here, the Amazon rainforest.
But now they're clogged with smoke. Wildfire.
Remember, people, we don't see one tree burn yet. Not even one tree. Let's see if we go see some trees burning in this one. Yes, all we see is burned brushes on the ground.
Has been raging in the Amazon rainforest. And data published this week by Brazil's...
See this again? Brushes standing up, fire burning like hell in there. You see that? You believe it, people? How come you don't know to spot this shit right here? You think you can have this raging fire right here and brushes around it? No way.
National Institute for Space Research. This week by Brazil's National Institute for Space Research, known as INPE.
Space Research, they're looking down at the wildfire from space.
Shows the highest number of wildfires in the country so far this year, since the agency began collecting such data in 2013. The number, 72,843, is already up 83% on that for the whole of 2018. Environmentalists have no doubt about...
Take a look at this right here, people. You see a little fire there, a little fire there, a little fire there. But you notice what else you see? You see green there, green every fucking where. How the hell this place is burning? Coconut trees still standing with leaf on it?
Is stoking these fires.
And why the fires... Why they only have these little fires right there and you have these a brush on the ground? Why it don't burn the brushes?
Fires are being started as a means to clear land. You clear land in order to be able to graze cattle, to grow crops. That's clearly what's going on here. There's also a problem on the ground that the ability on the ground to be able to actually counter these fires, but when they spread out of control, there's also being diminished.
This matters not...
You see what they got for you? I never miss on brainwash and dumb shit, you understand? This is part of the brainwash right here. And of course, as much as you just see is just a fire so-called, it tied to the ball earth, the global warming, the globe is still tied to the fake with people. How you gonna believe it?
Just for Brazil, but the entire planet.
It's not possible to see how we can avoid dangerous climate change without the Amazon playing a key role. I mean, any pathway towards a world within which temperature rises are limited to 1.5 or even 2 degrees is going to involve there being more forests on the planet.
And you want to tell the people that man living on earth millions of years like you don't lie to them about, and still it's just now time to damage the ozone layer, damage the whole environment? You believe that, people? It's all this time they're on earth, they're so-called lying to the masses that human been on earth millions of years ago, and now they worry about the environment.
Less. deaths. Scientists suggest that we only need to lose another 5%. And the Amazon actually hits a tipping point, a point at which it becomes impossible to actually restore it and keep it intact as a functioning ecosystem.
It is bullshit.
No help seems likely to come from the new Brazilian president.
New Brazilian president. Look at this.
No help seems likely to come
What
from...
he got on the shirt? What is this he got on this banner right here? A big old star with a one eye?
the new Brazilian president, Jair Bolsonaro.
He appointed a minister of the environment.
You see what he doing? He point the devil horns right there. What do you think he doing? Wow, watch them. All satanic puppets on the masses. They're all the same.
Who has a record of supporting mining companies. He's cut the budget for a lot of these agencies. The environment minister fired many of the regional directors of the Forest Protection Agency. He's made it more difficult for the Forest Protection Agency to impose fines for illegal deforestation. So he's limited the capacity of the environmental protection agencies to do their jobs.
And this week he even suggested, without evidence, that non-governmental organizations were responsible for starting the...
They set up this shit right here to fool the masses. You get it? The people in Brazil sit there and watch these characters putting on a show. They take it and run. They never get it.
Wildfires in revenge for cuts to their state funding.
Quer que eu culpe os índios? Foi os índios amanhã? Quer que eu culpe os marcianos?
Não, presidente.
No meio entender. Um indício fortíssimo. Que esse pessoal de ontem que perdeu a teta dele.
Who is the president appealing to with all this?
For his hardcore supporters, he probably... he probably builds his base, he solidifies his base with his hardcore supporters. He might also be gaining some political popularity in the north of the country, the Amazon states, where people feel that environmental regulations are too onerous.
It's the same thing that they're doing in America, people. They have two parties so-called going against each other, red and blue. One care about the so-called climate change and one so-called don't. It's the same thing they tell you that's going on in the Brazilian politics. It's the same damn shit. They're fooling the damn people.
But on the whole, it's hard not to think that in terms of the majority of Brazilians, and certainly public opinion outside of Brazil, he might be losing support.
The fate of the world's lungs may very well hinge on such a shift.
The fate of the world lungs. And this is a CGI footage with the whole sky moving at the same time. You believe that it's real? Wow, what is this? Time lapse?
Brazilian domestic public opinion.
It's bullshit, people.
Our economics editor there. Now, Green MEP Majid joins us from Sheffield. Welcome to Newsnight. Listen, there have been various explanations from the Brazilian president and his ministers. The Indians are doing it. The NGOs are doing it. It's fake. It's just what happens at this time of year. It's fake. It's just what happens. It's fake. It's just what happens
at this... Of course, it's fake. Of course. Who you think you can fool? It's fake, all right.
Time of year in the forest. Do you believe them?
Not at all, in all honesty. I think it's a bit ludicrous to try and claim the fact that NGOs and indigenous communities themselves are willing to burn the entire land they actually live on. I think what's been quite certain is the fact that the Brazil government has actually been encouraging cattle ranch owners and soybean farmers to actually burn...
Soybean farmers?
Cattle ranch owners and soybean farmers to actually burn parts of the forest to actually create more land so they can actually continue with their agribusinesses. And I think Bolsonaro himself is a climate denier. He's been using what seems to be like Trump-like tactics to actually say like...
You see what I tell you, people? It's the same shit they're running on the Brazilian like they do the Americans. The same dumb programming about the global warming. The two sides, both of them going two separate ways. As far as the global warming, same damn shit.
No, we don't know anything about it, and I think, in all honesty, it's nothing that we can actually take honestly. And I think we need to see how serious this thing is. In all honesty, if you think about it, put it into perspective, at the moment there's been over 72,000 forest fires in Brazil.
Number 9, they never leave it out.
This year alone, it's been going on consecutively for 3 weeks, and as he kind of mentioned, it's been literally affecting over 1 million indigenous people, and we need to kind of wake up to the fact.
It's over 1 million indigenous people living right there in the woods.
It is literally our lungs of our planet that is being set on fire. Especially at a time when we're trying to tackle the climate crisis, we need to take this serious and we can't let him get away with this.
We can all be affected globally, but what do you tell your constituents in Yorkshire and Humberside? I mean, if they come to you and say, look, I'm really worried about this, what can they do individually?
Honestly, there's so much that they can do. So, for example, people in my constituents can boycott unethical products and industries from Brazil. They can even lobby myself and other MEPs to vote against and put a stop to the Mercosur EU trade.
Just like in America, the vote don't count in Brazil either. So just in case you sleep, don't let them fool you and running you into damn politics with their mind game and their so-called solution and problems. They're fooling the people. Now let's get a little deeper in this Amazon.
Estou fazendo aqui o que quer dizer uma falsidade pra gente, né? Quando a polícia também. É uma calação também.
See, they show you two different scenes. One with smoke, right here. Just smoke, no fire. Because nobody dumb. You told you already, people. You can't get no big fire and get this white smoke. You understand? This is just a bullshit they're passing off as real. And then they show you this right here. Raging red fire. Right there. You see? Wow. They're lying.
É uma calação de vidas.
There you go. There go your rainforest. And of course, when you see the so-called fire, you don't see nowhere like this. You don't see no scene like this. Just some dry brush on the ground. And don't worry about these so-called Amazon people in jeans and everything. They folded down masses. 100% fakers, TV actors.
Não destruição, né? Essas aves, elas tinham vida. Elas precisavam.
And one thing you have to always ask people, these people right here fool a lot of dumb folks, but they can't fool me. Because if you're naked and running around in the damn forest, there's no way you can have this clean skin, not even sunburn. And if you notice people, not even a scratch on them, you better wake your ass up. It's bullshit. 100%. They're sitting down naked and everything. Don't even have a scratch on them.
Essas aves, elas tinham vida. Elas precisavam de estar tudo vivas. Cada um no seu lugar.
You see the ground, people? This is what they burn already? Or this is what caused fire? This is what burned to make that big wildfire? Or this already burned? Dumb on.
Eu penso na futura geração dos nossos filhos, dos nossos netos. Não pode respirar o mesmo ar que a gente está respirando hoje.
Some of these so-called Amazon people, they show you well-dressed. You understand? Well-dressed up like regular people. And some of them have no clothes. We go get to that.
Se não tiver alguma preservada, alguma pessoa que está morando lá dentro,
bullshit.
Tá vendo? Não vai existir mais.
Todos esses anos a gente resistiu aqui.
Look how clean he is, people. All he got on is the red marking on the face that they so-called put on their paint. But look at him. Just living in the woods, running around naked with an arrow, bow and arrow. And not even a scratch on him. There you go. Now they have jeans. All of them dressed up in jeans. No shirt on, but jeans. There you go. They're running around in jeans. And by the way, it's clean. Clean jeans running around in the woods with stick. You're dumb as a box of rocks if you believe this shit is bullcrap. And this one right here, what it got on? Got on regular clothes and a straw skirt.
A estrada não tinha quase acesso. Quando chegou a energia, quando chegou as invasões.
Fire.
A cada dia que passa que nós vemos a destruição avançar, desmatamento, as invasões, extração de madeira. Quer dizer, uma falsidade pra gente, quando a polícia também.
See again, people? Another raging fire around bushes. There you go, dry bushes and green. And it still never moved, not even swinge.
É uma calação de vidas, né?
There you go.
Desejamos mais aqui, nesse lugar, os esforços que eu já falei, se for preciso, poderia derramar até a minha última gota de sangue. Derrubadas, a gente fica entristecido, porque a floresta morre em cada momento. O clima, né, mudando. O mundo precisa da floresta.
Where's the forest?
Nós precisamos da floresta. Nossos filhos precisam da floresta.
Wow, are you kidding me, people? These pass off as Amazon people? Wow, I must be mistaken what Amazon is, people.
Wildfires in the Amazon rainforest have ignited a diplomatic firestorm ahead of that G7 summit that we just mentioned. The rainforest has been burning at a rate of, get this, 3 football fields per minute.
You hear that? Now they change it to the coding. 3 football fields a minute it burning, people. Wow, what would make something burn that fast? Not gas, no type of chemical. Why would I let that fire burn that fast, people? 3 football fields a minute? That's not fucking dry brush, you hear me? Get out of
Palmer
here.
has more on the global outcry.
Global
As fires
outcry.
continued to burn through vast areas of the Amazon, international criticism of Brazil is heating up. France's President Emmanuel Macron
Here we
tweeted,
go. They're gonna fight on Twitter because I told you, propaganda network, and of course this is a piece of programming they're pushing on the masses with your global warming. Of course, it's as part of it with your G7 summit coming up. You believe them? 3-7 summit? That's according if I ever seen one.
"Our house is burning. Literally, this is an international crisis."
Bullshit.
And he accused
And of course they're gonna mention crisis because that's what they do. No doubt about it. Crisis and chaos is what they bring the masses. Orange on the shirt, they all fakers.
Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro of lying when he promised to protect the rainforest. And he accused Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro of lying.
Look at them people. Pyramids on the hat with the wings. Just like the Americans. They're fake. All of them is fake. That you see running the world.
When he promised to protect the rainforest. Bolsonaro hit back. Macron, he said, had a colonial mindset. And he told a military gathering that critics just wanted to weaken Brazil's economy. In this, the dry season,
There you go. It's just a dry season. That's why this burning, raging fire right there. What would here? What's here? What make this fire burning, raging right here, people? Why? Wow.
Amazon fires do start naturally by lightning. But
and of course, here in Orange, some fires start naturally by lightning. Of course, it's bullshit.
others are deliberately set by loggers and farmers clearing land. And they take their cue from the president.
Wow.
Marcio Astreni from Greenpeace Brazil says it's Bolsonaro who's responsible for what's happening. Bolsonaro is a
You see this right here, people? And it's a fake scene. You understand now? Take a look at this right here. So you have all of these boards burned black and this one beside it, not even a little black on it. That don't make sense. You understand? You have live brushes in there right there that didn't burn. Why not? Why you still have leaf around this and it burned down flat? That don't make sense.
climate change skeptic
There
who
you go. You see
believes
that?
the Amazon
Hold on.
climate change skeptic.
So these burn to the ground. Remember, they burn. That's why they're on the ground. Why is this not burned right there? These sticks not burn. No way. What is this right here? The tree burned till it fall? Wow, and it's still not burned?
Who believes the Amazon should be
Wow.
opened up for business.
You see? Watch this again.
Climate change skeptic who believes
You see this right here? They have a fire right here in the center. But around it is brushes. You see it around the side? How the fire get right here?
the Amazon should be opened up for business. Tonight,
Amazon should be open up for business.
more European leaders are piling on. Britain's Prime Minister
Not a clown on the masses, just a puppet playing a role.
and Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel, who said the fire
And there you go, Angela Merkel, another sodomite, and the masses. You mistake it for a female with those wide shoulders. Take a look at the jawline, and always holding the damn Illuminati pyramid on the hand sign. This marker is a
were
sodomite.
shocking and threatening. Both want to see the
There you
issue
go,
raised
all greenery, and the fire blazing.
at the G7 this weekend in France with the threat of punishment unless Brazil takes action. President Bolsonaro is clearly angry to be the focus of so much criticism, but he may be bending to the pressure. He has now decided to send in the army to help fight the flames.
Yes, he's gonna send in the army to help fight the flames. Wow, I guess they need more.
The president of Brazil is responding to outrage over his false claims nonprofits are setting fires in the Amazon to make him look bad. President Jair Bolsonaro, who frequently attacks environmentalists, says he wasn't making a direct accusation, just airing his suspicions. He says
all stars in the background. So just like Donald Trump, he's so-called going against the global warming, and the people that going against him, yes, is about it. That's just how it is. People divide and conquer in plain sight.
the government is investigating how the fire started. Joining me now on the phone from Brazil is Wall Street Journal correspondent Samantha Pearson. Samantha, thanks for joining us. President Bolsonaro has a nickname, Captain Chainsaw. How responsible is he
Captain Chainsaw. Just another
for the
character.
spike of forest fires?
Hi there.
So yes,
You see
Bolsonaro's
this?
only
Watch
been in
them.
office for 8 months now, but he's already done quite a lot of damage, you could say, in that time. He's reduced funding for a lot of
Nothing but a
environmental
hoax.
protection agencies, and they're basically going to give him the go-ahead for illegal loggers who haven't been very active over the past couple of years, and now have just kind of gone for it and burning down the forest to clear land for agriculture and pasture as well.
Yes, and he has often talked about how important agriculture is for Brazil. He said Brazil does not, though, have enough resources to battle these wildfires. What does that mean, not only for the rainforest, but for these people living in the forest?
Well, exactly, that's been an aspect that hasn't had much coverage yet, but the smoke from the fires actually caused a lot
Watch
of...
them people. Watch them with this little hose. You ever see nobody fighting fire with a 1-inch hose? Wow, this is it right here, people. If you can't see that this is a hoax, there's no hope for you. You see no water running?
The true problems
This is the water right here, just draining out the hose. Wow, people.
Amazonian cities. In fact, have much coverage yet.
Look at the water that they're spraying out this fire truck, people. Is it real? It's not real by a long shot. No water coming out of the hose.
The smoke from the fires
Just a show for the masses. Just make sure they get this footage on CNN or CBS to show it to the people. Let them believe in their heart that something going on. Yes, crisis. You see that? Why not water? Why not 10 fire truck? Why 1 3-man all in one hose with no water in it? And it's real? I don't think so.
There's a lot of respiratory problems in the Amazonian cities.
He using the shovel to put out the fire, people. He hitting the fire with a shovel.
It caused a lot of respiratory problems in the Amazonian cities.
Wow,
in Sao Paulo, we saw that on Monday. We saw kind of nightfall. Paulo, we saw that on Monday. We saw kind of
nightfall. You see water coming out of that hose? No, I don't think so.
Coming down on the city a couple of hours earlier, but that's kind of a regular occurrence in these cities. So it's also kind of it's very dangerous for people living there as well.
Yeah, there's a disturbing video I
Yo, people, if you have some sense, people, fire hose, a fireman hose can spray from here about a mile away. What is this right here? It just barely running like your faucet water?
They have one of the indigenous people in the Amazon screaming as her part of the forest was engulfed in flames. Just incredibly disturbing. So, but the president evidently now is walking back those recent comments.
Same footage they show you. Every fucking news company show you the same footage. Just like the psyops that they pull off, fake shootings and everything. It ain't no different from this. It's just a Hollywood skit.
Blame non-governmental organizations for those fires. Do you think that's in result of the outrage, the public outrage, or is there something more strategic to this?
Outrage.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, Bolsonaro has a very kind of autocratic style, as I'm sure you're aware. He's known as a kind of straight talker, but he does have this strange quality, which often also goes unreported, that he's prepared sometimes to say, look, guys, I got it wrong. It's not how I said it was, but I'm kind of holding out on this case because the environment and agriculture is something that's very kind of dear to his heart. So I'm not sure how much he's going to back down on it. It really depends on kind of the response from the US, the response from the EU as well. How much he's going to back down on it. It really depends on kind of the response from the US, the response from...
And what they do with all these logs is sell them to the outsiders?
From the EU as well. In terms of whether this could maybe even scupper the trade deal with the EU, and whether this is going to have a big impact on the economy in Brazil.
Yeah, this past June, Brazil and the EU struck a deal to use the Paris Agreement to curb climate change. And as part of that deal, Brazil agreed to stop deforestation in the Amazon. Do you think that's happening? And how do you think that wildfire will impact that deal?
So look what they're showing you, people. This is what the Brazil look like right here. I guess people on my channel from Brazil can tell me if this is what they see in the sky.
Exactly. So, I mean, because Bolsonaro has been in office for a relatively short amount of time, I think the Europeans were kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's obviously, he's made it pretty clear.
There's no fire burning in China, and this is how it look all day of the week. It make no difference.
Beginning what his views are on the environment, that basically excessive environmental protections could cripple the economy. He's made that clear to himself.
Same footage, people. The same footage we get from CNN, same thing you get from CBS. Same footage. All of them is the same.
Europeans are kind of waiting to see how that would play out on the ground. And really the data that we're seeing is pretty clear that this is already having a major impact on the ground.
Well, and unfortunately, the impact is not just for Brazil. Obviously, this involves the ecology and the environment of the entire Earth. I mean, there are dire consequences to this.
Exactly, and I think this is really part of the problem, because in Bolsonaro's head and a lot of his supporters, they kind of see this
fire right here, people, right here, burning in nothing but greenery, right there. All the fire just get in this middle right here. Wow, there you go.
In Bolsonaro's head and a lot of his supporters, they kind of see this as a Brazil issue. You know, they feel like the Amazon is theirs, and that they have
footage again, people. The same footage. They
sovereign
keep
right to
showing
basically
over and
do with
over.
it. You know, to do whatever they please.
Wow, I don't think they got nothing for you about this Amazon fire. Just garbage. It's the same footage they show over and over and over. Nobody burning. It's bullshit.
The Amazon is burning in Brazil at a record rate. Forest fires are raging in the rainforest. There have been nearly 73,000 fires this year already, a more than 80% increase compared to last year. Environmental groups are blaming.
Look at this right here. A woman with a little hose. A woman with a little hose gonna put out this big fire that's in front of her. It's not real, people. It's fake.
Right-wing President Jair Bolsonaro,
CGI.
they say he has loosened environmental regulations and encouraged loggers and farmers to clear the land, accelerating deforestation. And encouraged loggers and farmers to clear the land, accelerating deforestation.
Hold on, right here. So this fire burned all the way through here. This is the aftermath, but it never burned down these little brushes. You see, they're still standing straight up, people. Even some little ones in the ground still standing, even green on the ground. You got me yet? Just let me know when you got it, people. Like this right here is a hoax, 100% hoax. The whole ground burned out, still got greenery, still got some little brush standing. That's not possible.
Well, Bolsonaro has struck back, claiming that NGOs might be starting the fires themselves to make him look bad. He was pressed once again today, and again he cited no evidence.
Do you want me to blame the indigenous? The Martians? There are strong suspicions it's because the NGOs lost their funding.
Strong suspicions based on what?
There's no proof. Nobody writes, "I'll set fire to that." If you don't catch someone red-handed setting the fire, then look for those who ordered it. It's a crime.
Just a CGI footage they give you with some people so-called passing by the back with some flag in the hand. It's not real.
Could it be the farmers?
CGI footage.
Yes, everyone is a suspect, but the biggest suspects are the NGOs.
Now, the raging fires covered Sao Paulo, which is home to more than 12 million people, under a blanket
12 million people. And of course, that's a number 3 again.
Smoke so thick it blocked out the sun. We see video here of how Brazil's biggest city was plunged into darkness in the middle of the day. And there were also reports of...
That's not real, people. That's not real. That's not real. You got to cover the whole sky for it to make the whole place dark. I remember this, the sun lighting up the sky. Just remember that. That's why you see blue in the daytime when the sun is out. Of course, the whole sky is lit up. That means the smoke gotta cover the whole sky on a bright day for it to turn dark. Of course.
Black rain in Sao Paulo. A Twitter user posted a photo here of what she says is a glass
user. Of course.
Of rainwater, and you can see it looks more like...
You see? A glass of rainwater. You believe them, people? Yes, so it's the rainforest got fucked up. No rain falling, you catch water. Not falling in the rainforest because that's where it's burning. But you catch water somewhere else from the rain and you get this. Wow. And of course, where it's at on Twitter.
Something from a dirty puddle. Let's get some analysis on the story. Now we have
this one eye right here for the table. You see it? That's how they do it, people.
Malika Veerasamy with us. She's a researcher at Berlin's Humboldt University. She's an expert on sustainability and conservation, and she's currently researching how to prevent...
Watch this ugly bastard right here. They're pumping it up, but look at the face. It know their line. Don't have no ranks. Just here for this programming. All of them that you see they bring on doctor, all type of ranks on it. They know. That's why you see their face look like that. They don't have no fucking ranks. It's just fakers.
Deforestation. Hi, Malik. I think
Wanna laugh.
for joining us.
There you go.
Put this into context for us. How significant is the situation that we're seeing on the ground in the Amazon right now?
As you just pointed out, this is an 80% increase from normal levels. And
all of them know the same percentage. I think 80%. All of the newscasts said the same thing. Wow.
I think the forest fires are manifestations of the governance level issues in Brazil right now that's encouraging organized crime and killing of indigenous people. In 2018, we saw every week 3 indigenous people, that's every week, being killed for protecting their ancestral land. So what that means is that these fires have huge implications for biodiversity and the people living in the forest.
I do want to ask you more about the governance, but tell us what those implications are, first of all, for biodiversity. Why is this such an important land?
As you know, the Amazon basin is very rich in biodiversity and has important forest climate feedback. So
you're telling me, people, this is how I know people now, they're not thinking about this shit right here, people. You're not. The government control every fucking thing in this world. Every fucking thing the elites control. And you want to tell me an important part of the world like that actually give you oxygen, the lungs of the earth, and you think they're going to let some people just live there hanging out? No, they would already compensate that part of the earth and hold it off for their own purposes. You're kidding me or what? You better wake your ass up. This is just an act on the masses.
Impacts on
real.
the forest has climate implications and of course biodiversity implications because of it's a rich hotspot for biodiversity. Now wildfire
A rich hotspot for what?
implications because of it's a rich hotspot for biodiversity. Now forest fires are rare in the Amazon, but during the dry season, people exploit the dry conditions to set fires for forest clearing, for farmlands and cattle pastures. So what you're getting is that the current governance situations and very warm conditions in Brazil is encouraging more people to set more organized crimes, especially for forest clearing.
So what do you mean by
So they want to clear up the forest so they'll set it on fire? Wow.
organized crime? Who do you say is behind this?
So there's a huge land market in Brazil for clearing land and legalizing these lands for farming and cattle ranching. So I'm not talking about farmers. Of course, some of the fires are caused by farmers themselves, but much of it is what you call guerrillas, the people who are looking for land to convert into.
It's not real people. So guerrillas set the fires now. It's guerrilla people. People who wanna take over a part of a land. Not the government, but just some regular guerrilla people. People want to live right here or take it over. It's not real people. It's psyop.
Cattle ranching and farmland. This is a business that's happening in Brazil, and the current governance situation is encouraging that kind of business model.
You keep saying the current governance situation.
Of course, you said that. What is this in your neck? 2 Adam's apple? Wow. I told you, people, they're brave. They can pass off all of these fucking sodomites on you as any gender. You bought it. You kidding me?
Are you pointing the finger directly at the president, Jair Bolsonaro? Environmentalists say he has loosened a regulation, environmental regulation. Can there really be a direct link made between his policies and what we're seeing?
I think there can be a direct link. I think he's encouraging.
Read off your script. You can't fool all the people, man. Get out of here. Now, we go get into a little bit more and see what the Amazon is about. Let's get into it and see what it is. Hold on. See, let's get in. So what you gotta notice in this foggy video right here is somebody went down there in the Amazon with a camera and tried to record the people right here. Take a look. You believe this shit right here, people? It's just TV, just an act for the masses. No doubt about it. And why is the camera moving like that? Only dumb people believe this footage right here. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Keep the fucking camera steady, man. Look at this. Zoom out. Zoom out. Watch it. Zoom in. Shake, shake, shake. Why is the camera shaking like that? And all of these people are holding the devil horns. You tell me. Why is the camera? You ever see somebody take a footage like this? No, people. And who that brave to go down there, so-called, unless they're professional, you take a film like this? There you go. Shaky, shaky film. And what the fuck is this? It's bullshit, people. They're tricking the damn masses. 100%. What is that? Come on. Wow. And I guess they're singing. Bullshit, people. And why is they pointing? Wow. Moving the camera all over the place. It's not real. There you go, people. What is this? What is this? What kind of genitals they have? Do we have on a garment? Wow, what the fuck is this? Wow. Is this a joke? Wow. This is a joke. Wow, people, this is a joke. This is a joke. Hold on, so... Oh my goodness, this is a damn joke. The footage alone tell you that it's not real, people. The Amazon is a fake shit. 100% hoax they're running on the people. There you go. Let's see them a little bit up front, closer. Now take a look at them. They have a funny little thing around the waist. I don't understand. Is that a marking or is something real? It's just fake shit they give the masses, people. Can you see it? What is that around the waist? A belt? This is not real, people. This is just a act for the masses. And what up with their face? Why would your face be so white? You're out in the open. You don't have no home. You're just living in the bushes. Wow, the sun would have burned the shit out of them, people. Why is they looking with this skin tone in the face? Dumb on. Wow. They play too much, man. Here we go. They close up now. They're up front and close with them now. Let's see. Can you believe this, people? Can you believe this? These are the Amazon folks, and these people come out to go chill with them, hanging out with them right there. So why don't the government just come and say, hey, we could get you some clothes, get you in a building and everything, and get you shoes so you come off them feet? Of course they go take it. You kidding me or what? They go jump on anything that the government bring. You think they would have them here? Want to get them out? Want this land? And they can't? No. Pyramid on the shirt. Right there on this one, they're full of shit. Yes, I want to find out what they got on, people. They got something on around the waist. Is that a marking? What is it? They play too much, man. Why they don't have known genitals? What is this? Just a black mark and a little circle around the waist? Wow. Mosquito bite. You got a handful of banana. Oh my goodness. I bet you never see one banana tree around here. Bet you.
Não, não pode. Não. Não. Papá, não. Ei, papá, não.
Wow, they need to stop this shit, people. They need to stop this lie. It's not believable, you hear me? They're going close now. This one have on a shots. Wow. What is this, a gun? This one all a gun, but people, look at how bright the face is. Why is the face so bright? They're wearing masks in the Amazon? How the fuck they come by the skin with the sun blazing all day? Huh. And what the fuck is he got on? Hold on, man. This is a joke. Why are you filming the sky? What's going on, man? Wow, people. Wow, okay, he carry a string so he could carry the machete on him? I don't think so, people. You... I knew it was a belt, man. I know they was pulling this shit off real smooth. So this is the belt, because you have to have on a belt so you can carry your sword on your ass. Get out of here, man. He was just in the water. That shit would have cut his ass up. You see, people? Wow, all of them got on a machete on the back right there, hanging out the ass like a tail. You gotta be kidding me, man. There's no way. So you bring them some banana? Wow. Wow, so this one in the shots right here, he not from there? And he bring them some banana? How they used to live before? Or they eat? Wow. And what kind of creatures is these, people? What? Wow. This is bullshit right here. This is bullshit. I know, people, maybe they have on a garment down here because there's something funny. They got on a belt and they have to have something around there. I don't understand. This is a joke. Wow, that don't make no sense. So he's taking it back. So he give them the banana and he want it back. Oh my goodness, this is a joke. Wow, good thing they wasn't black. They wouldn't take the banana. Oh my goodness, this is a joke. Oh my goodness.
Vem comer, pô.
This is not real, people. This is a joke. So these are the same ones that they was videotaping from back then when I just started this footage right here. It's them. There you go. They follow them around. It's 3 of them, right? There you go. Just actors. Why is the face so white? Wow, this is a joke, people. This is a joke. Oh, shit.
As panelas aí, Nilby.
Hold on. Hold on, people.
As panelas aí, Nilby.
They got a propane tank right here? Wow. They have propane tank?
No.
Wow, they got axe, sharpened axe.
Yes, sir.
They're not that isolated if they got these weapons, axe and machete and all that. Propane tanks, wheelbarrows. They got wheelbarrows. Okay.
Shara. Katawa.
I guess that machete ain't sharp, man. I guess they don't sharpen those machete because there's no way you could have wear it right there on your ass. There's no way. You understand? Oh my God. This is a joke. What the hell they doing?
Shara, Katawa.
Wow. And what kind of cameraman travel with this foggy ass camera, man? You go all the way in there to film the shit. This is a joke, people. No doubt it's a joke. Let's take a closer look at them, man. Let's see if we can get a closer. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's see if we can get a view of these motherfuckers. You kidding me? Wow. Okay, let's run it. Oh my goodness. This is funny right here. Let's see them.
Era 7h30 da manhã de uma quinta-feira quando nos preparamos para deixar a base de proteção do Vale do Javari. Nós estamos indo para a Maloca dos Corubo. É a primeira vez que uma equipe de televisão do estado do Amazonas vai até esses índios, que foram os últimos índios isolados a serem contactados aqui no Brasil. Acompanhando a gente, vai o administrador aqui da base de proteção
Yes,
do
they're
Vale.
planning a trip going over there. There they go with their rifles and everything, going in their boats. Yes, some of them dressed up in rain clothes. Yeah, they're going out there to the Amazon. We go with them, see what they got.
8 anos deles serem contactados, vão ser introduzidas roupas. Eles vão, a partir de agora, se quiserem, poder usar roupas. Vamos lá?
Rainforest, let's go.
Você pode me ajudar? Obrigada.
And if you notice, they never take the cameraman on this boat. He never go with him. So the cameraman is not on the boat. He recording them while they ride off. Let's see where they go get the rest of footage from.
Aqui começa a nossa aventura em busca de índios
See, they ride
isolados.
off. They gone left the cameraman, but still, they're still recording them right there, people, from the front. Nothing but a TV show. It's not real. I don't know how they do this, how they slide this off on the people. It's a TV show. There you go. What do you think?
Dessa expedição inédita. Foram 20 minutos de voadeira pelo rio Ituí, até chegar na entrada da trilha que vai nos levar a Maloca.
Here is a sighting.
Parte da equipe leva espingardas. Elas servem de proteção. A gente vai levar mais ou menos uns 10 minutos caminhando na mata até chegar mesmo na Maloca dos Corubo. A nossa chegada vai sendo anunciada pelos gritos do administrador da base. Quando, de repente, índio vem nos recepcionar.
There you go, people. They go the first sighting. Hold on. You come to meet them. I guess they know, the fucking Amazon people know that they was coming. Call them ahead of time and send them a message.
Quando, de repente, índio vem nos recepcionar.
There he is. What he got? A fucking ice case? One of them igloos? He got right there. Oh, a toolkit.
Ele nos leva até os outros. A clareira aberta no meio da mata é o local onde vivem os corubo. Chegamos aqui já na área deles mesmo. Pode-se observar que já a plantação roça o roçado deles. Vamos chegar para falar.
And if you notice, people, they grow nothing to eat. What is this we're looking at? Is that corn? What is this they grow? They grow something to eat? How the fuck they survive?
Dá para falar com eles.
Wow.
Apesar de se mostrarem receptivos, os corubos são conhecidos.
People, and there you go. I guess they got chickens and dogs. There go a dog right there. They got chickens and dogs. Wow. That's
Pela agressividade.
Yo, so I told you already, people, this is not real, but what we trying to figure it out is what is it? What is it? How they do this? it's a weird looking thing going on right here. Wow. And you got oh, okay, got a walkie-talkie in the hand. Okay.
Ainda usam bordunas como armas e vivem como no descobrimento do Brasil, sem roupa. Acredita-se que os corugos...
But if you notice people, this is where I'm gonna catch them, because a lot of people be like, yeah, Mag, they're real. How they get this haircut right here? That's a smooth fucking cut right there. Wow. You got the bowl cut and the shaved down side all the way taped up. Are you kidding me? Oh, you get this cut right here.
Sejam em torno de 300, mas este grupo é de apenas 20.
So they all males. Wow.
Pessoas. Eles deixaram a aldeia por uma luta.
Bullshit right here, people. 100% crap. And if you notice, not even a scratch on them. Not even a scratch. Running through the woods with no clothes on. Wow.
Interna e não podem mais voltar. O motivo é humano. Uma história de amor. Chuchu, um índio risonho e bem-humorado, roubou Maiá de outro homem e fugiu da tribo, levando alguns parentes. Eles têm a nuca raspada.
I don't think so. Hair don't go like that, and you gotta shave down side all the way down. You understand? Of course, that's clipper.
E apenas uma franja cobre a cabeça.
There you go, people. That's clipper. Do him like this. Are you kidding me or what? You better wake up with that orange thing around.
As mulheres carregam os bebês.
Wow, and watch this right here, people. Look how he carry the kid, so-called. He tie a piece of thing around the neck, put it around the baby's ass, and they hold him up. Wow.
Presos ao corpo com uma tira de casca de árvore. Maiá é quem dita as ordens.
Hold on, man.
Mas não quer...
So they're sitting on the ground dead naked? They're pitch naked and they're sitting right there. All of them sitting down in the ground. Wow. Of course.
Mas não quer dizer que eles vivam numa sociedade matriarcal. Ela é a mais velha de todos. Provavelmente tenha mais de 50 anos. Já entrou na menopausa.
All of them got the same haircut, people. The same haircut. So this is how their hair grow. Their hair just grow like this. They give you this bowl cut with the side shave off. All of them have the same hairstyle. It's not real. He got it too. No. It's not real.
E tem artrose. Ela tá falando que sente dor.
Wow, let's take a look at these feet. Wow. Yeah, go on ahead and paint the feet.
Ela sofre de osteoporose. Tá, e a gente teve diagnóstico há mais ou menos 1 ano e meio.
Como é que foi para vocês diagnosticarem?
Down in the ground, people. Insect not gonna crawl up.
Era um médico aqui.
Eu sou médica. Eu já desconfiava devido à falta natural do cálcio que tem nos alimentos, né? E mesmo porque ela já está na menopausa e nessa idade você precisa de ingestão de cálcio.
Há menos de 2 anos, os índios viveram uma experiência que para eles foi aterrorizante. Uma das índias apresentou problemas na gravidez. O grupo queria que...
So you wanna tell me where you get this thing around your neck? This is something that grow in the forest, this orange thing that you have around your neck, that you decide that, hey, I'm gonna wear this but nothing else? I don't think so. That's garbage. That's the only thing you can find to wear.
Fizesse o parto a qualquer custo. Para salvar a vida da mãe e do filho, Armando Soares, o administrador da base, levou a Índia para o hospital.
Essa é o Ashman.
O
Ashman. Primeira corubo.
Watch him, people. Look at his hand right there. What is this they're doing right here, man?
Saiu daqui, foi para sofrer esse parto cesariano em Atalaia do Norte. Depois voltou para cá, para a base. E houve um problema com os pontos se romperam. E ela teve que ir de helicóptero para Tabatinga. Teve uma primeira intervenção lá para poder arrumar essa situação.
What is this a man or a woman, people? Who is this one that he's fingering? He's fingering him right here. Wow. Why are you fondling him? What's going on? Is it a man? You got the same bowl cut.
e teve que ser removida para
this is
centro
crazy,
maior,
man.
para
Look at his
Manaus,
hand, people. Watch him.
numa UTI do ar, para permanecer durante 5 dias
my goodness.
num grande,
Wow.
uma UTI mais especializada e se recuperar totalmente.
Os outros aqui
Hands on.
da aldeia, como é que ficaram?
Like
Pois é, a
Biden on
gente
their
teve
ass.
que
I
fazer.
guess this is a Joe Biden at the Amazon.
Criar todo um sistema de
Joe
proteção
Biden at the Amazon.
para
There you
evitar
go. Hands
o
on.
assédio das pessoas que são muito curiosas e tudo. E também em Atalaia do Norte existe um problema sério que as pessoas que foram sofrer,
Do they shower or you just hands on the motherfucker?
os familiares das pessoas que sofreram o massacre, tiveram conflito com os corujos,
Wow.
quiseram se revoltar. Eu tive que lançar mão do auxílio da Polícia Federal, que nos apoiou com um helicóptero para poder tirar de lá sem problema nenhum, entendeu?
Hey, let me get in the chat, man. I'm gonna leave that shit right there. Yeah, what's good, everybody? Yeah, we done gone too far in this shit, man. Get out of here with the Amazon dumb shit. Yeah, what's good, everybody? Yeah, cooped up close. What's good?